Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new reading vlog. Hopefully this reading vlog goes smoother than the last. So what I've done, it is Saturday, October 2nd. It's 3:28 p.m. So this morning I wrapped up my other vlog when I a few hours later I did live reading sprints, which was an experience to say the least. It's an experience. I don't know. But I did three reading sprints. And I started the Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Mondowski. She is the author of Kill the Boy Band and No Good Deed, which I've read both and really enjoyed, so I know I'm going to really like this as well. Will I love it? We'll find out. So I got to page 32. I'm on chapter 3. So far I'm enjoying it. It started off with a prologue, and the prologue left off in a bit of like a cliffhanger, and then chapter 1 started off 1 year later. So, or like it ended like abruptly, the prologue. So I'm intrigued to know like what happened after that. And what else? Yeah, I'm intrigued to know what happened after that. And so far I'm really liking. I forgot that Goldie Mondowski's writing is actually she actually has some humor in it. So I've already chuckled a few times reading this, even though this is like a spooky book. I will say that this is like set in modern times, so if you don't really like pop cultural references in books, it might like what's the word I'm looking for? Hinder your experience reading it, because there already have been a few pop culture references. Taylor Swift was mentioned and Chris Evans was mentioned. So if you don't like that, like pop culture references, just go into it knowing that there's already been two instances of that, and I'm 33 pages in. I don't mind it. So, and then on page 2 I was already laughing. And then it's so funny because there's like a text conversation happening, and I love that like normal like when you're like texting fast, and like normal mistakes that you can make like typing fast are included. Like there's like a lot of exclamation points, and it's like exclamation points and the number 1. So like obviously like if you're typing, maybe not on the phone but on the laptop, because it's the same key, you can accidentally like press the instead of doing exclamation point, do a 1 by mistake. And then yeah, I just found it so fun. It's on page 2. It's not really a spoiler or anything, but I just found this really funny, like the text conversation. She's like, "You like him," Amy wrote. "You love him." And he goes, "You want to have his babies." And babies is spelled B-E-B-E-E-E-S. I don't know, I found that funny. And there was something else that I found funny, but I'm not gonna mention it just because I don't want to give too much details about anything, even though it hasn't really like gone into any of like the spooky stuff. Oh, I remember what it was. It was so funny. I laughed so hard. But I'm not gonna mention what it was because like if you decide to read this, I don't want, because it was just like slipped in there, and I'm like, that's hilarious. So I don't want like to spoil anything, but it was so funny. But yeah, I'm waiting for my food to arrive, so I thought I heard the doorbell. So once my food arrives, I'm gonna eat that, and then I'll probably start reading a little bit more later tonight. So those are my plans, and I'll talk to you guys again later. Hey, so it's hours later. It's 9:34 p.m. Haven't read anything, but I have a package. It's not book related at all, but I ordered a t-shirt from Who Does and What's It. And how cute is this? It has a little sticker that says Magic Mail. But yeah, I got a t-shirt I wanted to share. Ooh, I get 10% off my next order. Okay, here it is. It says bubble bubble toy in trouble, and it has like the little talisman from Halloween Town. Yes, I saw it on Instagram and I was like, need. So yeah, got this. I'm currently watching a Hallmark fall-ish movie. Oh my. I'm gonna start reading more of the Mary Shelley Club during commercials. So yes. A new kid on the block. He's a little leaguer. Hey, so Sunday, October 3rd. on October 3rd, he asked me what day it was. What day is it? October 3rd. Anyways, it's Sunday, October 3rd, 9:53 p.m. And I've been reading the Mary Shelley Club. Duh. That's what I've been reading so far in this vlog. I just got to page 110 and wait, what chapter am I on? I'm on chapter 13 and I'm really enjoying this so far. I feel like it's very horror movie-esque, which obviously I feel like duh because it's the Mary Shelley Club. So basically I've gotten to the part now where our main character Rachel, yeah, where our main character Rachel finds out more about the Mary Shelley Club. And yeah, so I don't feel like that's a spoiler because it's part of the synopsis. So and I think I mentioned before how the prologue ended where like something happened to her and it ended kind of like abruptly, like the cliffhanger. And that's one of the other reasons why it's like very horror movie-esque. It's because I feel like a lot of times in horror movies, like something like dramatic happens to the main character, and then but you don't really find out what exactly happened until like until later on in the movie. And that's what happens here, is that in the prologue you see something dramatic start to happen to her. We don't see exactly what happened after a certain point, but we know something bad happened, and it's been hinted at in the first part of the book until now when it was revealed what happened to her. And then chapter 1 starts off 1 year later from the prologue. So yeah, I feel really enjoying it so far. I'm excited to continue on with it now that Rachel knows more about the Mary Shelley Club, and seeing more and learning more about the Mary Shelley Club and the members of this club. Also, for some reason I thought that all the members in the Mary Shelley Club would be female, but there's guys in it as well, so there's that. One of the members of the Mary Shelley Club, I really like him. So yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say for right now. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break, and yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. I'll keep you guys updated on as I continue reading this. But yeah, so far enjoying it a lot. Oh, also it's been like, I think I said it before, like there's like parts I find like really funny, and I'm like, is it weird that this is like a horror book and I'm like laughing? But yeah, so yeah, I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, what's up? So it's been a while. Friday, October 8th, 5:15 p.m. Okay, it's a lot going on. First off, ignore my hair. I just got home from work and I'm tired. I'm so tired. First, to start with reading update, the Mary Shelley Club. So I'm on page 171. I'm on chapter 19. So basically, I had to take a few days off. Well, first I wasn't like in a reading mood, and then I took a few days off because I think I overdid it with the spooky. Basically I have this thing, this anxiety around death. So a lot of times like spooky, like scary stuff triggers that, and I think I've been like watching and like reading too much spooky, so I think it triggered it. And I told myself that if I got triggered, I was gonna stop with the spooky. So I want to finish this. So I just taken a few days off. Like, I didn't read yesterday, or I'm not gonna read today. I'm gonna try and get back into it tomorrow because I'm feeling better. But yeah, but I'm scared what's gonna happen for the rest of the month because I still want to read those other two books, All These Bodies by Kendra Blake and White Smoke by Tiffany D. Jackson. But if I fall back into like not feeling great mental health wise, I'm gonna have to like not read those, so there's that. But speaking about White Smoke, I had pre-ordered White Smoke, so I got my, I call it pre-order incentives. I don't know if that's the right thing, but so for White Smoke you got this little keychain, if it will focus. So it says White Smoke with the house, and then in the back it says this is my house. Epic Reads, which this is my house just reminds me of Paige from WWE. She will always say that, this is my house. And then so Epic Reads end up finding, so for Tiffany D. Jackson has a book called Grown, and that pre-order incentive was these earrings, and Epic Reads end up finding more from when that book came out. So some people got the earrings as well with the pre-order with White Smoke. So these are the earrings. It just says Grown, which is like this this is like the book cover of it. So she's wearing an earrings that says Grown. So yeah, I feel like this is the most exciting update just because I'm so tired and I had to work tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday and I have to work, and it's sad. It's sad. And I left work late today because stuff. But I have book mail. That's the main reason why I wanted to do an update. Book mail. So this book, basically what happened, I ordered this a while ago, like in August, but I never got it. So then I had to contact Bookshop. Yeah, Bookshop, because USPS wasn't helpful. When I was like, where's my package, they were like, oh, it's in the area, but it was never delivered. And the I didn't get any more updates past like August 8th. And it's October, what is it, October? It's October 8th. So yeah, I had to contact Bookshop, and then they were like, oh, sorry about that. Yeah, it looks like your package isn't moving and like indefinitely, so we'll send you another one. which I think I mentioned in another video where I was like, I need to figure out what that package is. So that's this book. I think I did mention what book it was in that video, but I don't remember. So these Violent Delights by Chloe Gong. Yep, so this is a 1920s Romeo and Juliet retelling, reimagining that takes place in Shanghai, I believe. Yes, Shanghai. So yeah, I'm excited to read this. I've heard that it's heavy on the violence and doesn't focus a lot on the romance aspect, which, it being a Romeo and Juliet retelling, a lot of people went into this thinking that it was going to be romance heavy, but it's actually violence heavy. So if you haven't read this yet and you've been thinking about reading it, just go into it knowing that, because yeah, I feel like a lot of people were disappointed with this book because they were expecting a romance heavy book. So yeah, very heavy on the violence. Excited to get to this at some point. The second book in this duology is either, I think it's coming out really soon, not sure, but yeah. Yeah, so that's these Violent Delights. Oh, also going back to like my anxiety about death, honestly, that's a thing. Like, Google it, it's a thing. And it's not the same thing as the fear of death. It's completely different. But yesterday Paramount Plus released more episodes of the new Rugrats, which came at the best time because yesterday I had a hard day with anxiety, so came at a great time. That really did put me in a better mood, just like watching a few episodes. So yeah, I'm again wearing my Keep It Sassy Rugrats t-shirt. But yeah, I was really glad that came out yesterday because I really needed it. Also, I've been watching Only Murders in the Building. I like binge watched all the episodes that are currently out, and that's another reason why my anxiety went through the roof, because I was reading something scary, watching something, I mean, it's a comedy. It's a comedy thriller, but still things like that can trigger that for me. So that's what happened. But yeah, so glad that this new Rugrats episodes, there is a Halloween episode that they released. I'm excited to get to that one, which obviously it's a show about babies so it's not gonna be scary, but because I still want to be in like that spooky atmosphere. Also, I don't know what that noise was. I ignore noises, so I didn't even realize that was happening until just now, and it just stopped. What was I saying? Yeah, so I'm excited to get to that Rugrats Halloween episode, which yeah, I want to stay in the spooky feeling because, you know, it's spooky season, but unfortunately a lot of scary stuff, even though I love it, I love that kind of stuff, triggers my anxiety. So I have to proceed with caution when it comes to things like that and not overdo it, and I think I overdid it. So yeah, and I'm just sharing that because I feel like maybe you experience something like that, so you're not alone. I feel it too. So yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what I keep reading and stuff. So yep, I'll talk to you guys again once I've read, which might be tomorrow. Let's see what happens. Hey, what's up? So it is Monday, October 11th, 9:25 a.m. So long time no update. I'm not even sure when the last time I updated was. I do know it was when I was talking about how I went into the spooky a little bit too hard and it like triggered my death anxiety. But I'm feeling better, so I've gone back into The Mary Shelley Club by Goldie Moldavsky. Last night I did end up getting the audiobook because I felt like I was reading way too slow and it was going to take me forever to read. So I did get the audiobook. So I am now on page 271. I'm on chapter 30. At this point we've had 2 fear tests done, and we're learning more about our main character Rachel and the events that happened to her in the prologue, just like exactly what happened and how that has infected her, how that has affected her mentally, because she did go through a very traumatic experience. So we're seeing like how that's affecting her, and she has a lot of anxiety because of that. And then I'm pretty sure she also has PTSD from it. So yeah, we're seeing like how when she feels like she's gonna have like an anxiety attack or a panic attack because of remembering what happened, getting a memory, or yet something like reminding her of that, the choices that she makes to make herself forget, or to like not have the anxiety or panic attack actually like completely consume her. She does like dumb things to numb it in a way. So yeah, so we're learning about her and like that. Also, which I'm finding very interesting, that Goldie Moldavsky included that in this story, just talking about like mental health and all of that. So yeah, and like going through a traumatic experience and what that does to you. So yeah, so last night I was reading this. Okay, so I've told you guys before that I've read Goldie Moldavsky's other books, which is her first book, Kill the Boy Band, and then her second book, No Good Deed. Right, so okay, I really wish I was filming last night when I was reading, because there was a moment and I was like, I'm gonna try and recreate the moment, even though I'm no actress. Okay, let me see if I can actually find the page it was on. Okay, I found the page. I'm not gonna tell you like what page or whatever. Anyways, okay, so I'm not gonna read like any like actual lines because spoilers, but it's not really a spoiler. But anyways, okay, so this is what happened. So I'm reading. I don't know how to do this. I'm no actress. This is really bad acting. Oh my god, they mentioned the Ruperts. They mentioned the Ruperts. I was wondering if that was gonna happen, and it did. Oh my god, they mentioned the Ruperts. Sorry guys for that very bad reenactment of myself. Anyways, so yeah, they mentioned the Ruperts in this book, which I was wondering if Goldie Moldavsky was going to mention the Ruperts in this, because, and if you guys don't know, if you had remember her other books, the Ruperts is the boy band in Kill the Boy Band, and I was wondering if she was going to mention them in this book, because she mentioned them in this book, in No Good Deed. So I was like, oh, I wonder if she's going to throw a little Easter egg in there and mention the Ruperts, and she did, and I was like, yes, love it. So yeah, and also that was in a chapter with one of the fear tests, and something else happened in that chapter, and I was dying laughing because I'm like, with the guy that they were trying to scare, what he did, I was just like, bro. Anyways, yeah, so that's the update I have for the Mary Shelley Club. I could have kept reading last night, but I was like, it was like almost 1 a.m. and I was like, I need to go to sleep because I wanted to go to Target this morning. Didn't happen because I fell asleep late, and I wanted to go like right when they opened, because since today's Columbus Day, I thought, but if I went, by the time I woke up, I was like, it's too late now. And I woke up like at 9 something, then I went back to sleep and didn't wake up until like 11. So I was like, it's too late now. Since it is a holiday, there's probably gonna be like a good amount of people, and I'm like, I don't want to be around a lot of people, so I'm just gonna go on Saturday early in the morning. Fingers crossed I actually do what I say, because a lot of times I don't. I lie to myself a lot. So especially when it comes to doing things early, I'm like, yeah, I'll do that early, I'll get up, I'll do this. Never do it. Whatever it is, never do it. I'm not a morning person. I so desperately wish I was a morning person, but I'm not. Like, no. Like, I could wake up early, I could go to sleep early, wake up early, and then be like, I need a nap. I'm that kind of person. So yeah. Anyways, I'm waiting for my water to boil so I can make myself some tea. And then I don't know if I'll get into reading right away, or I'm gonna edit my October TBR and post that, because that is super late. Like, it's October 11th. I'm already reading my October TBR and I haven't posted it, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, that's the update I have for you guys right now, and I'll talk to you guys again. What? I'll talk to you guys again later. Okay, so it's 8 or 9 p.m. Still on Monday. Okay, so I just wanted to film this clip before I pretty much finish off this book. I'm on page 406, and I think that's 466 pages. Yeah, so I wanted to film this clip before I finish this off, because, you know, since this is a thriller, a little bit of like whodunit kind of, I just wanted to say this. Okay, first off, maybe if you don't want to know anything about this, don't listen. I'll put like a mute button symbol here, and then once that's gone, you can listen again. I'm not gonna go into like actual spoilers, but just because I know a lot of people don't like knowing anything about like a thriller or a mystery before they start reading it. This isn't a mystery, this is a thriller. So yeah, okay, so if you don't want to know anything, don't listen. Okay, so the Mary Shelley Club, they have these fear tests, the members in this club, and now at this point, someone has pretty much kind of like hijacked their fear tests, and they don't know who it is, but our main character Rachel thinks she knows who it is, and it's the person that makes the most sense which makes me think it's not this person. I honestly think it's a red herring, just because like everything is pointing to this person. It makes sense, but it's too obvious, so I don't think that it's this person. I think it's a red herring. Yeah. Okay, I'm done with the spoiler, even though it's not really a spoiler. But yeah, that's what I'm feeling about that. Overall, I'm enjoying my time reading this, and just like being, I don't see it, this is hard because I feel like anything I say would be kind of spoilery, so I don't want to say too much. But I'm enjoying my time reading this now, and I'm excited to see how this wraps up and what exactly happens at the end. And I know there's gonna be some sort of crazy plot twist, I feel like. So I'm excited to get to that and see like how the story concludes. So yeah, I probably won't update again until maybe like tomorrow. But yeah, I'm not gonna read right now. I'm taking a bit of a break, but I do hope to finish this before I go to bed. So yes. What is happening? What? It's 10:04 p.m. If we will focus. And I just finished the Mary Shelley Club. My hair. The Mary Shelley Club by Golden Madovsky. I think 4.5 out of 5 stars. This is interesting. A lot of what happened in the end didn't see coming, but I should have seen coming. My brain is just like, what? I don't even know what to say, because I can't really say anything because spoilers. But yeah, some of it didn't see coming, but I should have. And the ending had a horror movie ending to me. You know how in horror movies or like thrillers, okay, I can't even say that because that would be like a spoiler. But yeah, this was an interesting time. Here we go. So this one blurb in the back like sums it up perfectly of what this book is. I have no idea how to pronounce her name. Ligia de Peñaflor, the author of All of This Is True. Her blurb is, "This club is seriously messed up. I loved everything about it." This club is so messed up. Especially one member of the club, and then how I literally can't say much because spoilers. Like one of the reveals at the end, just like, what? But like I knew when we were trying to figure out who this one person is who's doing something, I'm like, okay, thought like it has to be like this person. It kind of was, but it kind of wasn't. This makes no sense because I can't say anything because spoilers. But had a good time reading this. Yeah, I do always really enjoy Goldie Wondowski's writing, and this was the time. Yeah. And oh my god, I can't. Something about this was so intricate that I can't believe that it was that intricate. Really can't say anything because spoilers. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. Even though I had a little bit of a setback because the whole death anxiety thing, but that's a me thing. That's not a book. Nothing about the book. But yeah, again, this was a time. And yeah, if you, and it wasn't super scary. It wasn't scary at all, to be honest. It was just like suspenseful, I would say, but nothing scary. Yeah, I would say there's scenes that are suspenseful, and like you're trying to figure out what's going on, who's involved, and that kind of stuff, but it isn't like scary. At least to me, it wasn't scary. But yeah, I think that's all I'm gonna say. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a like, take a note on the post on here, and let me know if you've read the Mary Shelley Club and what you thought about it. No spoilers, of course, in the comments. And as always, all of my social media links will be linked down below in the description box, so you can follow me on those platforms. And I'll catch you guys here next time on Yari Hearts Books. Bye.